Hello, everybody.
Mr. Coleman, if you'll come forward, please. Mr. Coleman, do you live with your aunt? Is that right?
Well,
Okay. Does she support you?
at the moment, yes.
Okay, so you
no.
live off your aunt? She pays all your bills?
I just really just stay there. I take care of myself.
Okay. How do you pay your bills?
Donate plasma and stuff.
Okay. Do you have any physical disability that prevents you from working?
No, man, I'm job searching right now.
Do you work for cash somewhere?
The temp service like every now and then.
Okay. All right. You have outstanding KPS pro fine. You pled September 20th, 2024 to a no driver's license and a failed to signal turn. The total on those, $385. I'll give you $150 jail credit, so your balance would be $235. Can you pay that today at the jail?
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me why you failed to show up? You've let these go to warrant twice.
I was actually we're gonna wait till I get my taxes to do it, but
Well, you had lots of time. You work for yourself, essentially. Any good reason why you didn't come in?
it's not.
Okay. All right. I don't think you're indigent. I think you failed to make a good faith effort. So your KPS is $385. I'll give you that $150 jail credit. So $235 needs to be paid at the jail. Or you can set it out. You do get $150 today, but I gave you today's credit, so it starts tomorrow. Now let's talk about October 4th, 2024. You have no driver's license. Fine range on that is $100 to $200. And you have a failure to maintain financial responsibility. Fine range on that is $175 to $350. On these violations, Mr. Coleman, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, sir?
No.
So on the no driver's license, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. That is $260. I'm going to give you $150 jail credit, but you are not time served. So we'll need to see you Monday by 2, okay? I'll give you that total. On the insurance violation, sir, would you like to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay, that is $400. Again, I'll give you that $150 jail credit. So let's go through this again. You have outstanding KPS pro fine. You owe $235. That can be paid at the jail. If someone's there to pick you up, they could just pay that $235. And then the next business day after you get out of the Randall County Jail, you need to show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court because you owe $360 on those October tickets you just pled on. If you, when you show up the next business day by 2, you're going to go to the cashier. If you can pay that $360, just pay it. If you can't, they'll send you in to see a judge, just set up a payment plan or talk about your ability to pay. If you fail to show up, Mr. Coleman, as directed, that next business day after you are released, we'll issue warrants for you. Do you have any questions, sir?
When will I be out for the KPS? Because on Monday, I actually have a meeting with the Texas Workforce at 8 in the morning because I put on child support, so they were gonna have me look for a job.
Yeah, you need to, so you get $150 per 24 hours. So I don't know what time on Monday you'll get out. But, well, actually it should be Saturday, Sunday sometime you'll get out. Then hopefully you'll go to the Texas Workforce. And then we need to see you by 2 o'clock down here at the Amarillo Municipal Court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any other questions, sir?
No.
Okay, thank you, sir. You may go back to your pod.
Montgomery versus Jacob A. Waltos, file number 217122DM. This is a show cause hearing filed against Ms. Montgomery, alleging violation of I'll have the front of the court address that. Miss, would you please raise your right hand?
You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes.
Thank you. Miss, your name is Cassandra Rose Montgomery?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. From the front of the court, please. Ms. Schultz.
Your Honor, the parties last appeared before the court on January 6th. At that time, the court had already ordered the friend of the court to conduct an investigation into the issues of custody and parenting time. However, when the parties last appeared, neither party had submitted any documentation for consideration in the investigation. The court had subsequently ordered that they must complete their questionnaires and turn them into the friend of the court office by no later than January 10th at 4 p.m. Mr. Woltos did submit his documentation. He is the moving party on the underlying motion. However, Ms. Montgomery did not turn in any documentation. It is my and so the show cause was filed, the matter set for hearing today. It's my understanding that the questionnaire was submitted this morning.
No later than January 10th. What is the interim order regarding parenting
On an
time?
interim basis, the minor child A, dad was granted physical custody, and Ms. Montgomery has parenting time 2 days per week. There is an underlying companion child as well.
Ms. Montgomery, why did you not submit the documentation by January 10th?
I moved to Macomb County, Your Honor, and I didn't have a way up here by the time that I had emailed the one paper that Ann had asked me to email her that copy. And then I did mail the rest, but it got returned to my brother-in-law's house, the one 2 River Road in Mount Clemens, where I was residing prior to getting my own house. It did get sent back there. So when I came to court to get Freya back, F, my other daughter, on February 21st, I did get another copy because they had said that they did not receive it.
Unfortunately, I don't find that as a proper excuse. When the court says January 10 at 4 p.m., it has to be filed by January 10. The reason for that is this child's in limbo. This child is in limbo, and the court has to make a decision based upon not only hearing testimony, hearing evidence or seeing evidence, but also a recommendation from the friend of the court. And I've made it very clear at the previous hearing on January 7th that you needed to submit the documentation. You failed to do so. As a result, the court is going to continue the current order regarding parenting time in this matter, and I'm setting aside the referral for a friend of the court recommendation. You have to follow the rules. Prior orders will remain in effect relative to that issue. Ms. Schultz, do you have anything else? So again, if you want to file a motion to address parenting time or custody, you can do so. But I'm putting the stop to this because I didn't get your documentation in time.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Howson versus David Pomeranke, file number 2206784DM. This is the defendant's motion alleging a violation of the judgment of divorce. Mr. Pomeranke is present. Court calls Elizabeth Howson. A response matter is scheduled for 9 a.m. It's currently 9:52. Mr. Pomeranke, would you please raise your right hand?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state your name for the record.
David Michael Pomeranke?
Mr. Pomeranke, you filed this motion, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you filed it with the clerk of the court?
Yes, sir.
All right. Before we proceed on the motion, the court does not appreciate you telling court staff to shut up.
Who did I tell to shut up?
Court staff reported to me that you told court staff to shut up.
No, I did not. I did not say shut up to anyone.
Okay, well, do you need to call in the court employee to address that?
I guess if you'd like, because I didn't say anything to no one.
Okay.
I was talking to my significant other about other stuff.
Okay, stop.
I apologize, and I said I'm sorry. It slipped out. It's human nature, and I apologize.
It's not human nature as far as the court's concerned. I have to restrain from using that language. You need to as well.
Yep.
You have an understanding. Please, even though you deny it, and I'm not here because I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, but it was reported to me. If you did it,
Any staff?
excuse me, sir. Don't do that, please. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just be respectful. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You've alleged in your motion, Ms. Palmer and Ms. Howson is not here, the window loan, that the window loan has not been paid. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any records or anything to indicate the same?
Yes, I gave a copy to the court's clerk office of like everything that I've got from Foundation Finance.
Okay, and that's dated January 27th, 2025?
Yes.
Okay, it's in the court record then.
Yes. Also, I have in there a copy of our judgment of divorce and
the court reviewed that.
Yep.
Now, it appears that this has not been paid since 2021.
Correct, Your Honor. I was the last one to make a payment on it on 9/21 before I was incarcerated when she had taken over the house. And she was supposed to take over the payments. And then the judgment of divorce was ordered in 23. And that was over a year and some change ago, and she still has not made a payment. And Foundation has called me and can't get a hold of Ms. Howson. And I'm deemed indemnified and not held responsible for it, and it's ruining my credit.
What are you requesting of the court then, sir?
I talked to Foundation Finance. It says right here, the payoff amount is $11,956.08. That's what they want in order to get my name off the loan. And I don't know what else to do in this matter because it says in the order she was supposed to pay it and she has not paid it.
Okay. What the court is going to do, Mr. Pomerank, is issue a show cause for her, which means that she'll be required to come into this courtroom. She should have been here today.
Nothing's going to happen about that for her not showing up.
Well,
that's a contempt.
At this point in time, I need to have the information for her. The show cause could be a contempt, but I have to show cause her first.
Okay.
I'll show cause her. The court sua sponte on its own initiative will show cause Ms. Howson. She must appear at the next court hearing, and she could be held in contempt at that hearing.
Okay.
I can't proceed on contempt at this point until I hear from her. But in the meantime, I will require her appearance at a future hearing, which will be sooner than later.
Okay.
Any questions, sir?
No, that's it.
All right.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much for coming out and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.